Hey everyone. I'm going to be talking about. This is right now. That's here. I'm going to be talking about. Well, are we headed to another video game crash? I think, but we're also. This is Gameville. Um, and this is going to be through Gameville right now, and we are going to be, as we're talking about here, we're going to be talking about the state of this one here, and birthday, and we're visiting the campsite here. People are asking, well, are we headed to a video game crash? Well, we are things having, there are some parallels of what is happening here. Ooh, Pico. There is a couple of parallels that is happening right now that will be back in, I think, of 42 years ago, back in 1983. When the first video game crash happened, it was pretty much a smaller industry, but it was a similar. It was a similar thing. Thing over here, and we're wishing for another beautiful year on between now and here. All right, wishing for another year in Gameville. All right. So anyway, there are some similarities right now. It's happening here, and then we had 41 years ago. The Nintendo Switch right now, basically, the Nintendo Switch right now is basically suffering the same thing as what we had with the Wii and, quite frankly, the Atari 2600. Shovelware. How many times you go into the eShop and, you're gonna send some, say, steals, and you have all sorts of, oh yeah, Piano Man, and the Goat Simulator, and the Goat Simulator, and the Duck thing here, and yeah, I also remember Calculator, and there's also those player piano like this, and they're selling them. They put these ridiculous price tags, and then they discount it for 10 cents here. Oh, 99% off for this balloon simulator, and the thing simulator, and the cupcake maker, or the stupid shovelware and stuff. That's just the same thing. Yeah, remember the Atari 2600? They had the similar thing here, where they had, okay, it's, we have all those Parker Brothers, and yeah, the Purina game, and the McDonald's games, and like that here, and all these shovelware that the Atari 2600, which contributed to the crash here. So anyway, back to similarities here. Plus, we got third parties here like EA, Activision, complete a-holes, and those companies here. And quite frankly, they're laying off a lot of workers here. And I think, the mergers and the layoffs and like this here, which makes me wondering here of they did it to themselves. They were greedy, just as Atari was greedy. to the publishers here. And that's Colton. Hummus. We're getting and falls here. The pumpkin patch is in there like the fall here. But let's take a look at what's in here. So yeah, we already had a couple of here. We already had 2 more villagers move out and move in, so I think that's probably it for the year. We got coal. Still the Renaissance Fair ongoing at this point here. But yeah, EA, Activision, the same company that made Atari well and was producing that here on back in the days in 2600 is now a greedy company. EA, Activision, Ubisoft, like these, and the big companies, they've gone greedy. And I think, they're too full of themselves, and that's one of the contributing factors. And so, but we have some indie developers that are coming in here. So, is a crash going to happen? Well, I think so, but it may be some differences. But there are some differences. We got 3 consoles. The Switch is right now more or less, which is I think is more or less a hybrid console. And we got the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, which Sony and Microsoft is right now poised to issue the successor to this one. But in 1983, we had a gazillion systems. We got the Magnavox Odyssey 2, the ColecoVision, the Intellivision, the RCA Studio 2, the Vectrex, and maybe the Vectrex. It could be like a. I think Vectrex is a tabletop system like this here. But is it going to happen? Well, I think it might. I think it's starting right now. The big companies are right now laying off. And some people are saying, "Oh, they're over budgeting the games here." But I think the other thing is that they're greedy to consumers. They're putting draconian DRM. They are not the one thing. They're putting microtransactions, and people are right now starting to putting their foot down now. So is a gaming crash going to happen? I think what's going to be coming out of this is that the better indie publishers will become the next. It's going to pop out, and we might go to those. We're certainly going to. We are certainly gamers are certainly headed to the PC. So I think it's the consoles. Mostly the consoles are going to go away. Maybe not Nintendo Switch in the next successor though, but. So I think a semi-crash is going to happen, and I think in the next 5 years is going to be the Switch versus the PCs, kind of like what Apple is to the PC. Apple versus the Zune or whatever it's the Microsoft here. So this is my take on this. I think we're going to a semi-crash now, but we're just having the different chases right now. And so my takes right now were so yeah. It's me, JD out. This is Gameville. Currently the chessboard and the joust area. Pumpkins are coming up. I think the next one is going to have to go, I don't know, Colton. It's going to be another tough choice in the future, but either that or I think Animal Crossing is basically starting to lose its flavor to me.